And so Smart nails them both. Now Johnson. Pass to Davis. Here's Jamison. Outside for Davis. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 is up. And again, Washington with a triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Pass to Pierce. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. Now Davis. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Wizards substitution. John Starks.
From outside the arc. And the Wizards with another 3.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Butler on the wing. From deep. And Worthy pulls it down.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
His first shot coming late. And it's Washington with another.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, nice finish from him on that drive. Uses his body well and helps extend the lead.
And Noel hammers it down.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Outside Johnson. Pass to Starks. There's a minute 12 left in the first half. 6 to shoot. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. From deep, Johnson. The shot won't fall. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Here's Pierce. There's the triple. No good. That's his 6th miss in 9 tries. Here's Starks, guarded by Garland. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Pirtle's checked in for New Orleans. .41 seconds left in the second quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside Garland. It's deflected. Here's Bates Diop. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Bielitsa up top. Here's Starks. Defended by Smart. Pass to Vildoza. Connects from downtown. And the Wizards lead by 16.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And so it's Washington in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back. with a big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting just 33% so far in this game. Darius Garland is out there with Marcus Smart. Then there's Butler. Then it's Nerlens Noel. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. Outside Butler. Back to Noel. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Julius Ilgauskas. Second.
Washington has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Johnson against Smart. Here's Jamison. And the 3 off target.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And there's Butler. That one's good on the assist from Smart. Butler's got 6 points.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
To the inside. Starks. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Timeout called. The Pelicans. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Pass to Pierce. Tries to break his ice. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Paul Pierce keeps building on his legendary career. A champion, we know he's a clutch shooter, and more importantly, a bona fide leader.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Jamison. Plenty of space. And it's Washington with another.
Assist goes to Matt.
Here's Pierce. Give him 8 points now. The rebound by the Wizards. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Johnson. Here's Starks. Misses the 3. The Pelicans have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Garland. Got it. Good job in the low post.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Smart against Johnson. Pass to Starks. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Pierce. Back to Garland. Smart left side. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused, and they've executed.
Here's Pierce. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 10 points for him.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Here's Starks. 17 points in the game. The kick out to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Any possession that ends with him finishing at the rim is ideal.
There's a screen. Pass to Starks. Lets it go from deep. Pelicans cleared away. Noel's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Garland. Noel the screen. Garland the pass to Noel. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. Pierce. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. A big group substitution here for Washington. Smart outside. Pass to Garland. Clock at 6. Knocks down the triple. Garland's got 7 points in the game.
And it just sinks it over the tall defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
And let's give him some credit. He read the situation well. He created some space, and he delivered.
And so it's the Washington Wizards closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. The Wizards with a lead. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. They've got Johnson, Keita Bates-Diop out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Vildoza in at the point. 3-pointer, Bjelica. That one no good. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. Pass to Noel. Here's Pierce. Takes the 3. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Really admire the smart play of Pierce, an efficient shooter who picks his spots well.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Let's get a report from Allie.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Wes Unseld Jr. was discussing with his players. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep growing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Starks. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Nerlens Noel. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Washington.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
First free throw is good. The Wizards making a switch here. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Garland. Pass to Butler. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Pierce. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Smart. The three is up. Washington with a rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Starks. Back to Johnson. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Misses the jumper from the wing. Smart outside. Here's Pierce. Ooh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Here's Starks. Butler covering. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Jamison. The Wizards with another miss.
Gets good position inside. May have rushed it just a little.
Pass to Pierce. Doesn't go for him. And the Wizards going the other way now. And here's Johnson. Here's Jamison. And again, Washington, no good. Garland with the ball. Doesn't go that time. Johnson with the defensive effort. The floater. It's blocked. And he stays with it. Out to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Buries the hook. And the Wizards lead by 6.
You don't see the hook shot too often these days, but hey, it can be so effective.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Making an impact. I love the aggression. Playing on that front foot and looking to expand their lead.
Outside Butler. Pass to Pierce. Jamison grabs the board. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Worthy. And he drops it in from the low post. And now it's an 8-point Washington lead. New Orleans calls timeout. They're down by 8. And we've got 1:18 left in the game. Outside Garland. To the middle. Noel, the pass to Garland. That one is off.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Garland comes with the double team. Here's Ilgauskas. Noel covering. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jamison. Fires in the triple.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Johnson against Garland. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for your Pelicans, Darius Garland, taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 10. The Pelicans making a switch here. Pirtle's checked in. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Here's Vildoza. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. Now our New Balance Player of the Game.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner.
Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, they've got Nerlens Noel. Smart is out there with Devin Vassell. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Hunter in at the power forward. And the basket by Starks.
And every time we see Starks, he looks a little more comfortable from range.
Passes it to Hunter. Now here's Butler. Noel trying to break loose. And that one's good by Butler.
Defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And the basket by Johnson.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Noel. Noel sets a screen for Butler. Back to Noel. Hunter trying to get open. And Noel gets it to go on the assist by Butler.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Jamison, a screen. Johnson with it. Guarded by Hunter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Wizards, Magic Johnson, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Johnson. And Johnson drops them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Butler. Here he goes. Worthy with the defensive effort.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Here's Johnson. It's a 3-point game. Starts the pass to Jamison. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. The leaner falls for it. That was a difficult shot. Johnson's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Butler. Down low. There's Noel. Can't get it to fall.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Johnson against Butler. Johnson kicks to Ilgauskas. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
And that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Now here's Butler. Sinks the triple. Butler's got his second bucket.
Well, Butler feels like he can take and make just about any shot that he wants. What great confidence on display.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
Not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
Here's Noel after Magic Johnson's bucket. And it's Butler missing. Wizards leading by 6. Starks outside. The pass to Johnson. Back to Starks. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Starks the pass to Ilgauskas. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Both teams will make substitutions. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Paul Pierce.
And Jamison is such a talented scorer. A forward who can get it done both outside and in. He's special.
The Wizards have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Outside Pierce. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here now, Vildoza. They set the screen. Pierce with the steal. Garland surveying the D. A slam dunk by Garland.
That's pretty crazy. Garland at his size getting way up.
Starks outside. Jamison with a screen on Smart. And the basket by Starks.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Vassell, the bounce pass. Smart. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Vildoza. Smart against Starks. Jamison with a screen on Garland. Offensive rebound. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Washington. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And Brent, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, going in over big physical guys who could either block your shot or, send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
Bielitsa is out there with Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Then there's Davis. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Bates Diop in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. The shot's good. Ilgauskas has got his second basket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And the foul on Magic Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans making a switch here. Hunter's checked in.
Checking in for the Pelicans, Stephen Hunter.
And so here is New Orleans. They trail by 11. Vassell kicks to Garland. 5 on the clock. There's a screen by Noel. Garland with the bucket.
Garland has some pretty good body control, even at 6'1". Good job of staying on balance that time.
Wizards passing it around. And the rejection by Noel. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel for the Wizards. Antoine Jamison's checked in for Bielitsa. Worthy comes in for Keita Bates-Diop. And John Starks is subbed in for Davis. Here's Starks. 6 points for him. Shoots over Garland. A shot by Starks, no good. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Hunter. Dishes it to Garland. Butler on the wing. Covered by Worthy. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Wizards?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Jimmy Butler's just one of those guys that coaching staff and players admire just how competitive he is on a daily basis.
And the basket by Starks.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Right side, Worthy. Kicks it to Johnson. Starks outside. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Starks has got the lead up to 12 now for the Wizards. Bounce pass from Garland. Butler against Worthy. Yes, that goes in. Butler's got his third basket of the night right there.
That is a tough two right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Here's Johnson. The shot. Again, the Wizards score.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one. When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Passes it to Jamison. Jamison with a screen on Garland. It's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. So for the Pelicans, Pirtle, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel, and Smart subbed in for Vassell. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Knocks down the three ball.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards. Paul Pierce is checked in for the Pelicans.
Let's give it up one more time for your Wizards dancer. It's time to make some noise.
.112 left in the first half. Butler against Johnson. Makes it off the glass. Johnson's got 10.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all five positions.
Screen by Pirtle. Here's Smart. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Smart.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Starks. That one a little long. Pelicans trail by 10. Outside, Pierce. He kicks it to Butler. There's 21 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejections.
And here is Johnson. Here's Worthy. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They played the better game so far. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at John Starks in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
So for New Orleans right now, they've got Jimmy Butler. Noel is out there with Hunter. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Smart in at the point. 6 to shoot. Back to Vassell. Noel trying to break loose. Vassell, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Washington. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And the shot goes in. Worthy's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Wizards.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Starks against Smart. Starks kicks it over to Worthy. The pass to Starks. Here's the three. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Vassell with it. Working on Ilgauskas. And it's Noel missing. Wizards leading by 15. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Butler with the steal. Outside, Smart. Back to Butler. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And Noel throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And the jam by Ilgauskas.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Outside Butler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
And so Butler nails both of them. Washington leading now by 13. Johnson, the pass to Starks. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Back to Johnson. Here's Jamison. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Butler. 11 points in the game. To the inside. Here's Hunter. Second shot opportunity. It's deflected. On the wing, Worthy. Defended by Butler. From the low block. Here's Ilgauskas. An easy 2 points on the layup. Ilgauskas has got 4 points this quarter.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. John Starks really making a difference here.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. New Orleans also making some changes. Pirtle, he's checked in for Noel. Pierce comes in for Hunter. And it's Garland in for Butler. .144 left to play in the third. Smart with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Hart kicks to Vassell. Birtle sets the pick for Garland. Clock at 4. Shoots. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Bielitsa sets the pick for Davis. Going inside. That shot no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Pierce against Davis. Shoots a fader, and that one's good by Pierce. Pierce has got his first basket of the night.
An excellent jump shot. Pierce doesn't need a lot of room to get that off.
Pass to Foyle. He dishes it to Davis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 15.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's the pass to Vassell. Hands it from downtown.
And his passing is probably the most underrated part of his game. Pierce is a terrific playmaker on that wing.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Vildoza, the pass to Bielitsa. Rejected by Pierce. Outside Garland. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Washington enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. Magic Johnson is out there with Starks. Then there's Ilgauskas. Then there's Antoine Jamison. And it's Worthy in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Jamison kicks to Ilgauskas, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Pelicans trail by 12. Garland with it. Pass to Noel. Pass to Pierce. Lets the 3 fly. Washington with the rebound. Ilgauskas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The hook. And the shot is good from Johnson. And the Wizards lead by 14.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture. And the outside shooting presence helped Pierce open up a lane there.
And there's the pass to Ilgauskas. Kicks to Johnson. Pass to Ilgauskas. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Free throw good, Ilgauskas.
And no doubt the size of Ilgauskas can be intimidating. He is a huge player with a surprisingly soft touch.
Hunter's checked in for Pierce. So he gets them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Now here's Garland. Noel, a screen on Johnson. Garland dishes to Noel. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Ilgauskas.
Well, when Nerlens Noel stays very confident offensively, good things like this tend to happen.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Starks against Smart. James Worthy on the wing. Pass to Jamison. To the wing right side. Ilgauskas, the pass to Johnson. Over Butler. Washington gets it back. Ilgauskas. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Johnson against Garland. To the middle. Got a hand on it. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Johnson. Good, and it's Worthy picking up the assist. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Lets it go from 11. Here's Noel. Noel sets a screen for Garland. He was all alone on that one.
Garland showing some awareness on the pick and roll, breaking down the defense on the pick and roll action.
Starks outside. Passes to Johnson. 14 feet away. Again, the Wizards score.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Noel finds Garland. Left side, Smart. Here's Butler. Money from the wing.
Yeah, it feels like out of the gates, Jimmy Butler's played aggressively. It's been this way all night.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Washington.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Johnson.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Pirtle, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Pierce comes in for Hunter. And it's Vassell in for Marcus Smart. And that one's good by Butler.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
And the pass to Ilgauskas. Outside, Davis. He feeds it to Ilgauskas. Shoots over Pirtle. And Pirtle sends it back.
And you got to give appreciation to how Pirtle punishes shooters. A dynamite shot blocker with impeccable timing. Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Ilgauskas trying to get open, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Poeltl.
For your Wizards, Adonal Foyle.
Eight seconds left in the fourth. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from three-point range. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Magic Johnson.